What's going on, Brian? How you doing, man? What's up, sports fans? My man Thyron, what's going on, buddy? How are you doing this evening, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. Brian, man, get better, but get back out there. You've been cooking well, so you want to get better and get back out there. Andre, what's going on, buddy? Great to see you this evening. My man Juke is in the house. What's happening, Juke? How are you doing, man? You can check out this nut I'm hanging out with this evening. like like I said, this might be the last show after bringing him on. Double D, what's going on, baby? How are you doing? Lady Bobby, good to see you this evening. Bright and early. Much appreciated. Brian, you won't be at the shootout in Hutto? TNT checked out that I checked out that brisket video, man. Pretty solid. Pretty solid. Nice job. All right, folks, we'll give them another minute and a half or so before you guys who don't know Tony get to meet this dude. He is something else. The champ is in the house. What's going on, 805? How are you doing, buddy? My man Jorge, my homie out of Cali from the west side. Ah. Oh my goodness, that beer is good and cold. Okay, Brian. Outlaw Barbecue Association. I haven't been cooking, so much less I have not even cooked an outlaw event just yet. Nah, T. Like I said, man, that brisket looked pretty good. That brisket looked pretty good. Troy, what is going on this evening? All right, folks. Hit that thumbs up, man. If you're new to the chat, let me know who and where you are. I know we got our usual lurkers. We appreciate you anyway. So this evening, folks, I've got one of our biggest fans, man, a cool buddy, and I think we've got. I'm not gonna even lie and say we got similar sense of humor. I've got a third grade sense of humor. Tony has got I don't know what grade Tony is in, but he's on another level. But I enjoy the hijinks. Like I said, he's a character. TM Trumpet, what's going on, baby? My man Wes is in the house. All right, Tony, you're bringing in some of the folks that aren't here every week. So, Wes, good to see you, man. How are you doing? My man Jack. What's going on, Jack? Dude, I found it. I found it. You don't know Jack. So after I took that sauce out of the box, I was bringing some stuff upstairs, and I put it in a shopping bag, and then put it under a countertop in the entertainment room. So that's where it was sitting. But I've got it. So, folks, without further ado, I want to thank you guys once again, man, for hanging out with Mom and Papa Joe. Another episode number 64. This evening we've got a fun character. A fun character. This is my man Tony Tenace. Tony Tenace. I don't even know how he pronounces his last name after all these years. So I want you guys to really give him a warm welcome. This is the first time on the show.
Hey, what's
What's
happening,
going
sports
on,
fans?
TT Double T? What is going
What's up,
on?
man?
Man,
Oh,
not a whole
just
lot. I've never asked you this before, man, but there's several of us that it's come up in the past. How do you pronounce your last name?
Tenace.
Tenace.
Yeah.
What is that? Is that Italian? What is that?
Oh, that's Italian. My parents came over on the boat. They got their card
Okay.
stamped at Ellis Island, and that's them.
Okay, awesome. So, folks, this is Tony. For those of you who don't know him, some of you in the chat do know him. Anyway, Tony, real quick, man, introduce yourself to the fans.
Well, my name is David Hasselhoff, like the potatoes he just cooked on his latest YouTube video. No, man, you say you got a third grade uh, comedy, and I guess I got a failing grade comedy. How about that? And I'm nobody. I cook a little bit. I talk a lot of shit, and just hang out in the barbecue community. Lived in Texas half my life, and nothing special, nothing too crazy.
So, Tony, where are you now?
I'm in Hotlanta.
All right, you're in Atlanta. When did you move to Atlanta?
I moved here last October for work.
All right, because earlier when you told me you were out, there was an hour difference. I was kind of surprised. I still thought you were in Texas, man. I still thought you were in Texas.
I wish I was in Texas.
All right, real quick, man. Wes, welcome back. We appreciate it. We've got Smoking Joe. What's happening, Joe? How are you doing, buddy? So, Tony, outside of Texas, now that you're in Atlanta, how much cooking are you doing, man?
Absolutely none.
What?
I moved here and I've just been working my butt off, so everything's put up in storage right now.
All right.
But I do have a surprise.
Okay? Can you let us know what it is, or are you gonna drop hints, or just gonna leave us hanging?
Put it this way. Here's the hint. I didn't need 7 GCs to get there.
Oh, well, sweet, man. All right. Well,
I never would have got them.
yeah. All right, that is pretty cool, man. However you made that happen, that is pretty cool. That is
I
pretty
can't
cool.
sit down properly. That's how it hurts.
Yeah. Nah, that's a cool deal, man. That is a cool deal. Now, let's go back a little bit, Tony. I mean, you used to cook. You used to cook on the circuit for a little bit. How?
Correct.
When did you really back off of that, and why in particular?
I think I backed off in 2019 because the guy I was cooking with, or the company I was working for, they were the sponsor. So it was their pit, their budget, and we parted ways. And you know as well as I do, it's expensive to cook.
Oh, without a doubt. Yeah, without a
And
doubt.
I did a few on my own, but those are few and far in between. And to be consistent, you got to be out there every week cooking, right?
Oh, without
And
a doubt. I mentioned last week that we'll be doing our first since March, uh, early September. And I'm not going in there with any preconceived ideas. I'm just trying to get everything turned in. And man, if we were to get a walk, I would feel fortunate because I've just been away way too long, man. Way too long. Dwayne, what's going on, baby? How are you doing, man? Good to see you. Good to see you this evening. We've got the usual suspects in here. And before we go any further, man, I've got to publicly congratulate 805 Jorge, 805 Barbecue Junkie for winning the coming out on top on the Pitmaster shootout that was ran by Smoking Joe. So awesome job. I know that's some hard work, but way to make it happen. So Tony, you did a little stint with Pitmaker.
I lost the audio. What happened? Are you still there? Where'd you go? Oh, man.
That
Are
was
you
me.
back?
That was me. I actually kicked myself out accidentally.
I tell you, you hit the mute button on yourself instead of
Yeah.
hitting it on me.
Yeah. No, that was me. Not technical difficulties. Stupid difficulties.
So what were you asking? I did a little
Uh,
stint with Pitmaker,
yeah, you did
right?
a little stint with Pitmaker, man. How was that?
No, those guys, they're the salt of the earth. I'm still on their team if I could get around to cook with them. They cook few and far in between. Rodeo's their biggest thing. And it's always a pleasure to cook with them because they let you do your thing. And it's a lot of hard work. You got to pay your dues. But especially at rodeo, they'll be like, all right, go ahead and turn something out. Here's a bunch of meat. Make it happen.
Yeah, yeah.
And those guys will teach you everything they know. They don't hold anything back.
Did you pick up any secrets? Do you have any plans to start building pits or anything of the sort? Did you pick up any
I'm not
any
building
skills?
pits. A lot of cooking skills. Picked up a lot of cooking skills. Building pits, that's not my thing. Leave it to the professionals. You see the little tricks they do, and the biggest thing is how you operate the pit. The little tricks they show on how to operate a pit, fire management, heat management. That's where the real secrets are. Because anybody can build an insulated pit, basically, right?
Oh, totally. That's why I appreciate and folks out there, Tony is one of our more we've got quite a few engaged fans. But Tony is very engaged, man. He'll watch the Mom and Papa Joe's video and point out certain things. And I think sometimes he's just showing off his knowledge, but he's letting me know or letting people know why I'm doing certain things. And I guess some things I may not go in depth on, and Tony just really expand on it, which is much appreciated, man. Much appreciated. So Tony has a lot of knowledge, and even though he's not cooking, that knowledge isn't going anywhere. It's just pent up, and it comes out in the form of comedy right now.
Comes out a ball of shit. That's how
Yeah.
it comes out right now.
And I don't know how many of you out there saw that promo picture that I used a couple hours ago just to announce today's show. I'm here to tell you I did not closely look at that picture. And it wasn't until Music Logic commented on it, and I read his comment, and I was like, "What in the hell is he talking about?" So I go and I take a good look at the picture, and man, I'm glad I wasn't drinking anything because it would have
You would have spit it out.
it would have came out of my nostrils. All right. And if
Well,
you
you
don't know
you
what I'm
could thank
talking about,
Clay Gainey for that one.
oh yeah, if you don't know what I'm
Yeah.
talking about, because if you just happen to take a glance at the picture, you're not going to see it. But you have to look closely, and you're going to see and really get an idea for who we're dealing with tonight. I mean, he is something special. Yeah, he is something special. So Tony, a couple of days ago, man, these guys, the community finished the Pitmaster barbecue YouTube Pitmaster shootout. I don't know if you paid any attention. I know you're a working man, and you're not
Nope.
big time in the community the way we are on this YouTube thing. But it started out with 18 contestants. Uh, of course, they were paired heads up against each other, paired, and everybody was supposed to watch both videos and then vote as to which video was the overall best. And eventually, it ended up being down. And whoever's video was least voted on, of course, they were kicked to the curb, so to speak. And it ended up being three contestants in the finals. And man, they had to cook a three proteins, three proteins, and as many sides as they wanted. And the ultimate goal plan was to create a barbecue platter. And these three contestants, man, really did it up. They did some amazing stuff, man. But and it's one of those things, where unfortunately somebody has to finish second and third. There can only be one winner. So That's who I was congratulating a little while ago. Yeah, that's who I
Where
was
was this at?
congratulating. Say again?
Where was this? On YouTube?
Yes. And at some point, one of our mods will put a link to their channels, and you can at least go and watch the final video, the one with the three proteins. Yeah, the one with the three. Yeah, yeah, Dwayne. I had a little technical difficulties, man, and that was me. Yeah, that was me.
I
All
don't
right,
think Rob's
Tenace.
doing anything tonight. You want to call Rocha, have him help you out?
Rob is usually.
He's at El Campo.
Did he change days?
No, I think it's because he drove to El Campo. I think he's setting up special this week.
Okay, all right, because I thought he was Wednesdays. Yeah, I always see him on Wednesdays. What's up, Tom? Still in
Correct.
Florida, man. All right, Trumpet. You saw what I was speaking of, man. Like I said, this dude is something else. Yeah, this dude is something else.
I didn't do it. It wasn't me.
Yeah. Well, it. I got it off of your Facebook page, so
Well,
it.
okay.
Yeah, so you
I
got something to
I
do with it.
endorsed it.
All right, Smoking Joe is saying, let's take a guess as to how tall Tony is. I say it's 6'5". You're
Close.
giving him you're giving him a little. You're giving him maybe 2 extra inches.
Story of my life.
Yeah.
No, I'm 6'2".
Yeah. All right, 6'2". All right. And Brian, you saw it, right? Peanut butter and sausage. Yeah, I don't know what is going on, man. I don't want to know. All right.
That's because
Nah,
you don't look at my DMs anymore.
nah, man. Sometimes when you hit me up, I'm like, should I? And folks, Tony's one of those. He's got like 17 Facebook profiles because he spent so much time in Facebook jail that he just I don't know which one is which. I got lucky today when I hit him up.
Okay, full disclosure. I'm down to my last one. All the other ones got deleted, not by me.
What?
And I actually have to be good.
All right, so they peeped your game. Yeah, they peeped
Oh
your
man.
game. Yeah. Hey, check out the 805 final video. Again, this is the champ. He did it. One of his protein was a small pig, and he did it rotisserie. Yeah, he
Wow.
did it rotisserie. Yeah, hey, I was just about to ask that question, Trumpet. What are those things bouncing around in the background, Tony?
Dinosaurs? These two
Yeah,
guys? They're
yeah.
dinosaurs.
All right.
Yeah.
Are they
Check it out.
being are they wow. All right, that
So
is pretty cool, man.
this is what I get to do in my off time because we do a lot of exhibits and stuff, and the next exhibit coming up is the dinosaur exhibit.
Wow. That is
So
awesome.
that's Beth and that's Fred.
And you
They
and
all
you're
got names.
controlling them right now.
Yeah, I'm messing with them.
All right, all right. That is pretty cool. So where are you working, Tony?
Uh I'm based in Atlanta, but what we do exhibits all over the country, all over the world, and we set up art exhibits. And currently, we're setting up here in Atlanta. We're setting up an exhibit for Monet, the artist.
Okay.
Like we have an exhibit in Houston, the Van Gogh exhibit, and we just set up art exhibits all over the country, and they sit there for 6 months to a year. And we
Man,
build exhibits every 2 3 weeks. We'll build a new exhibit.
that's pretty cool, man. That sounds like fun. Yeah, that's something out of the ordinary. Yeah, definitely. You got Bill in the house, chicken fried. What's going on, buddy?
Oh man,
Yeah.
Bill, you need one of these dinosaurs at your trailer. Like, check it out. Like you could be the runner with a turn-in box. Oh shit!
Ah,
Just bumped into me.
Wow, that is pretty cool. Yeah, Wade. No more mirrored sunglasses, man. Yeah,
Why not?
yeah. And Mama knows who Barry is. So
Mama knows?
yeah.
Not
Oh
not
yeah.
not by
Yeah.
me.
Yeah. Oh well. Mama lives with a Barry too, but uh,
Oh shit.
but uh oh, Mama was asking how many Facebook pages, man.
No, just one. I told you. Just I'm down
All
to
right.
one, and
Well,
I
oh,
got to be a good boy.
I just got to her question. Yeah.
Hmm.
Daddy Dutch says you look better in the basement.
Yeah,
uh
those days are gone.
yeah. Chicken Fry said you are the meanest cook out there, man, when it comes to chicken, Tony. I never pictured you for a chicken cook.
I did good a few times. I had a few good walks.
Well, you must have gotten them someplace special because you impressed Bill, and that's not easy to do. We all know who
Uh,
Bill is.
well, Bill's Mr. Class. What did I do? Turn and burn. I hit first. Montgomery County, I hit first, and then a few small cook-offs here and there. I always placed well.
What year did you hit first at Turn and Burn?
2017, 18.
Wow. All right. I was there. And
Yeah,
yeah, I was there. All right.
yeah.
Oh, that's big time, man. Yeah,
I
that
burned the
is
crap out of that chicken. You thought Kelly Curtis burned his
yeah.
chicken? Mine was charcoal.
You know, and we talked about this last week, I believe, how ugly chickens used to win, man. You know, before we went to an appearance score, ugly chickens did very well. Yeah. Barbacoa Bandit says he hears that you have the fastest cook time on a comp chicken. How hot do you usually cook your chicken, Tony?
What, the internal temperature?
No, how hot? He said you've got the fastest cook time.
Oh, no, I don't. No, that Jackie Milligan has the fastest cook time. She cooked the chicken in 30 minutes and got first place at Frio on the River.
Wow. Yeah, that's
And,
speedy.
and I got second. My chickens are done hour and a half.
Oh yeah. Nah, I am right under an hour. So I'm between 55 minutes, 55 and 60 minutes.
That's because you pull yours at
Yeah.
165. I push
Yeah.
mine at 200.
Yeah, yeah. I think I would destroy mine if I went that with my heat. Yeah, I would destroy that. Yeah.
My average is an hour and 10 minutes at
All right.
350 in the vault.
Uncle Steve is in the house. What's going on, man? Yeah, Joe, this dude is something else, man. So low. So and this is what I'm talking about because if I hadn't mentioned it, some of you would have never seen it. Yeah. Some of you would
You
have
should have
never
left it to the end.
Yeah. uh hey, Tom is ragging on you, man. He said you've got a nice edge up.
You like that, huh? He shouldn't be hating. He still can't reach it.
Yeah, Dwayne, that pig that Jorge did, man, was pretty special. Was pretty special.
I'm surprised nobody's mentioned the shirt. I wore the bright shirt tonight. Did I? No, I wore the wrong shirt. Damn. I thought it was a different show.
It's a little hard to read. Yeah, it's a little hard to read. All right, barbecue brews, good time is show. All right, smoking gooder show. All right,
Still waiting on the shirt, Clarence.
Yeah, that puke green was a little difficult to read, man. Yeah. Daddy Dutch just got a Jim Bowie with upgraded controller for free. All right, so just need to install a new hot rod. Well, man,
You don't even need that.
Yeah, nothing beats free, man. You can't beat that. Yeah, make that happen.
$3.99 is good.
Yeah.
But you know, in those pellet cookers, you don't even need the hot rod. technically. To start.
Or you can start your fire with something else.
Yeah, you could use sternal gel.
Yeah. Because as long as that auger is running, and you got a fire in there, it's good to go. Yeah. All right. So there's the link for the champs page. So 805 Barbecue Junkie. That's all you need to remember. He did an awesome job, man. They all did an awesome job, but like I said, only one person could come out on top. Yeah, only one person. Panchuco, what's happening? Chuco, appreciate you, man. I've done some damage too. Where are we?
Jeez.
I'm
Barry's coming out
man,
tonight for sure.
Yeah, I'm a brandy / cognac man, so this was right up my alley, man. I appreciate it. Bubby.
Uh-oh. Mrs. Joseph is in trouble tonight. She's going to see Barry. Barry's coming out. Barry White, yeah. Barry Wood, all the berries are coming over tonight.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, I heard that dude died. Yeah,
he did.
I heard that dude. Yeah, lack of blood flow or something along those lines.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Wade. We saw quite a few of the barbecue stars, man, on Michael Simmons' show. Absolutely. Uncle Steve is in the house. Are you squeaking, Tony?
Maybe. Is it bad?
Nah, it's not bad. Yeah.
Not bad yet. Might need some lube.
Yeah. Mama wants to know, will you be heading to Italy anytime soon?
No, but my daughter is.
Oh, is she? All right.
She finally got called up for modeling, and she's going to Italy September 1st for 2 months.
Wow. Man, that is one of the modeling capitals.
Yep, yeah, that's what they work for. She got called up, so I'll be there spiritually and financially.
That's pretty cool, man. Yeah. All rise. That is a quick chicken, man. Yeah, 45 minutes.
Yeah.
I think I could say the shortest I've ever done was 50 minutes. Yeah. But again, when push comes to shove, you can crank that fire up to get it done in however long it takes, man. I've never taken a chicken that high. And the fact that I'm cooking so hot, I would totally be afraid to do so. 200, I've taken it up probably as high as 180, but that's about it.
It's not that bad. As long as you pan it afterwards and give it more rest time, you'll be fine. You got to let it steam, and you just want, and then when you glaze it, give that skin a little char, because when you get that hot and you pan it, your skin's going to get rubbery, right?
Oh yeah.
But half these judges, they just take the skin off anyways, and they go straight to the meat. So who cares?
Meat, yeah.
If it's quesadillas, they want to bite through.
All right, I'm cooking about 325. Yeah. If I get to 375, that's because I looked away and my pit jumped on me. Man, don't even go there, Trumpet. Yeah, don't even go there.
CJ in his prime. That was CJ last week, man.
Yeah. Dennis Butter says no, it was a different picture. Yeah, it was a different picture. Yeah. Yeah, chicken fried. I think you've been on there probably more than anybody else, man. You've been on there more than anybody else. What's happening, Marcus? How are you doing, buddy?
That's what happens when you're a sponsor.
Yeah. Burnt thins, I can't say that I have. Yeah, I can't say
I heard about this grill.
Yeah.
Have you heard about this grill? You put in a log, and it's got an automatic chipper, and it feeds chippers like an auger, like a pellet cooker. Is this the
No,
one he's talking about?
I if I am not sure if it is because Rick asked me this question about a grill last week, and I told him yes, I knew of it. But if it's this one, then I am not so sure. So the answer is no, burnt ends. I will have to look it up. The new wood chip rip grill. That just sounds
Yeah,
like something, just another something to go wrong. Now you got a wood chipper.
yeah. You got more moving parts.
Yeah, yeah,
I guess
yeah.
they're
I
trying to
don't know.
justify that the wood is fresher because a lot of people have a bad taste with pellets because of the
Yeah,
binder and soybean oil and all that jazz. Right?
yeah. I totally understand that, and I can see where uh, the natural wood would create a more authentic flavor. But man, that just sounds like just something else to go wrong. And then
Like
now,
getting your pecker stuck in it.
yeah, I'm sure you got to worry about keeping that chipper sharp. Are you gonna have to go in there and sharpen that periodically?
How loud is it too?
Yeah. So that burnt ends would be something that I would keep an eye on, man, and see how people who own it uh, feel about it. Read their reviews, uh, but not something I jump on right off the bat. But interesting concept, man. Yeah, interesting concept. Yeah, Panchuco, it's been pretty good, man. Sitting back enjoying it. Yeah. Burnt ends, Marcus, you know how we do, man. You know how we do. Jack is asking, what you drinking, Tony?
Straight vodka.
All right.
I don't mix it. I ain't got time for that. It takes up too much space. It's just straight
uh,
vodka.
Jack is sipping on a little bourbon. All right. Yeah. Yeah, Chuco, it is pretty good, man. Matter of fact, I'm gonna be looking for it once I knock the bottom off of that one. I will be looking for it. Much appreciated. Yeah. All right, 165. That is a popular temperature, man. Yeah, that is a popular temperature. You know,
Shit, that's when I
I
glaze
will
it.
go. Yeah, I will go just south of 165 and then let it creep up. So I'm 163, 164, then let it creep up.
You're not going to get much more. How much you going to creep up?
Yeah.
5 degrees tops,
At the
right?
max. Yeah, at the
Yeah.
max. Yeah, at the
You
max.
you're still going to have those nose picker judges when they see the pink
Oh man.
inside. They're going to be, oh
Yeah,
my god, it's raw.
yeah. You're not gonna satisfy everybody. Burnt ends. This is a IBCA primarily. You know, I think the majority of KCBS cooks, man, take their chickens uh, into the 190s, close to 200.
For the thighs,
From,
195 all day.
yeah, yeah, from what I've heard. And you know, dark meat can definitely take it. So what we're
Ooh,
talking about is pretty much IBCA. Yeah, dark
kind of
meat.
like
Yeah,
Barry.
dark meat chicken can take it.
Oh,
ah, Mama's sipping on a little red wine.
she's going to spit it out.
All right. So Burnt End says that wood chipper grill looks like a Green Mountain grill. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go take a look, do some reading, man. Darnell, what's going on, buddy? How are you doing? Yeah, Trumpet. I think we all know you do it on the Rec Tech. Yeah, we all know you do it on the Rec Tech. Yeah. Hey, so folks, Tony's always bugging me about oxtails, man. Always
It was
bugging
good.
me about
So
oxtails.
good.
And dude, you know, each time I do oxtail, I'm experimenting a little bit, trying different ways, and I discovered what is called a browning sauce. It's like a burnt caramel that's just been really, really concentrated. And you use it as a starter to help brown meats and stews and other things. And I used it on this latest oxtail. And I'm here to
I
tell you,
noticed that.
yeah, it was the best to date, man. It was the best to date. Really, really
If
love
you're
it.
not using that little Browning bottle, it's a little brown bottle. It says Browning sauce. If you're not using that, you're not making oxtail.
Yeah,
I'm telling
yeah. Oh, dude, that's gonna be permanent in the oxtail game. That is gonna be permanent. But yeah, it was my best. It was my best. And I in the past I've done a smoked oxtail, and I will tell you the first day is really good. But then day two, the smoke sort of intensifies and it becomes a little too much. So I do not know that I'll be putting oxtails back on the smoker, especially now that I have this browning sauce.
I was impressed. I grew up in Toronto, and there's a lot of Jamaicans in there. So
Yeah, yeah,
if you want an oxtail, it's
yeah.
like in Texas, there's a taco stand. Well, there's a Jamaican restaurant every mile. You get yourself some beef patties, get some oxtail,
Oh
you
yeah,
go.
oh yeah. I love some beef patties too, man.
Some
And
proper beef patties, that yellow pastry, it makes everything.
I've spoken in the past about how I'm a fan of food culture. I love cooking other cultures' food, and the Jamaicans that is a major part of their food culture, oxtails. So whenever you're diving or you're messing around into somebody else's uh, food culture, you got to be careful how you do it and what you call it. So at no point do I want to say it was authentic. And you'll see the same thing in tomorrow's video. Tomorrow's video, I'm doing a version of a Puerto Rican dish called pernil, Pernil, uh, and I'm doing it with the leg quarter of that little pig. So even in that video, it's also big in Cuba. Cubans call it a roast pork. All right, so a lechon pretty much. So at no point do I want to do it right, but I'm not going to call it authentic because I take some liberties, my Papa Joe style, and I still end up with an awesome product. So, uh, shameless plug. Get ready for another awesome video tomorrow, dropping man at 10 o'clock. It's going to be a good one. It's going to be
Also,
a good.
you're not like those other cooks on TikTok and the reels where they say they're making something authentic and they couldn't screw it up more,
Yeah,
possibly
yeah.
more.
No, because they will come at you. Those people will
I
come
know
at
I do.
Yeah, Jamaicans will come at you. Puerto Ricans are gonna come at you, and you don't want that grease. So you wanna do it right, but you're gonna take some liberties. I know I'm gonna take some liberties, and I want them to understand that there's no offense intended, but it's got to be done to my liking, and I still want to end up with a very very good product. So let me know what y'all think tomorrow. Let's see.
That's the beauty of your channel too. It's not just barbecue. You're broadening your horizons. You're crossing borders,
Man,
right? And that's nice.
I really, really appreciate that. And I've said that in the past on the show that I think it's a great idea, man. Even though we're primarily a barbecue channel, man, you got lots of people that are cooking in multiple ways, watching your videos. Some of them are stovetop cooks, some of them are oven cooks, some of them are gas grills. I often get, hey, can I do this recipe on the stove? And I'm like, man, you can do just about anything on the stove. You just got to figure out how to get around certain parts of it. So yes, I think it's important, man. And for those of you content creators out there, since we've been doing that, man, we've seen a major jump in monthly subscribers. And of course, the second video per week has something to do with that. But yeah, our subscriber rate has grown per month big time, just about by almost 40% growth. almost double. So that's a good thing.
It's good
Mr. Bean
content.
is say again.
It's good content. It's
Yes,
not your
sir.
run of
Thank
the
you very
mill,
much.
not your run of the mill barbecue stuff where you cut
Yeah,
a steak up, fold it in half, and squeeze it and say, "Here's my stuff." Like,
yeah. Dude, you're not gonna see me squeeze it. You're not gonna see me fold it over a knife. None of that usual stuff.
pour
Papa Joe
tallow
just
over it.
yeah. Papa Joe just wants to do Papa Joe, man. Yeah. Papa Joe just want to do Papa Joe.
Use the big half moon knife. Is
Yeah.
everybody using the big half moon knife? That half circle thing outdoors in front of a lake, cutting.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Yeah. All right. All rise on Sunday to pick up his custom barrel pit. Wow. All right. Where in Central Texas? Central Texas is pretty large. Yeah.
That narrows it down.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Hey, I know you've had some of Fong's cooking. All right. Fong's the
Yeah,
awesome cook, man. That shrimp
he's
etouffee, I think, is his best.
he's king of the sides.
Yeah, but he does it all. Yeah. Yeah. So once again, folks, hit that thumbs up, man. If you're in the chat, let us know. If you're new, we definitely want to know who you are, where you are from. Let's see. Burnt ends. Marcus says he loves adding smoked meat to traditional recipes like stews and chilies. Oh, I totally agree, Marcus. I totally agree. You know, beans and chili, I could care either way as long as it's good chili. What I do like in chili is chunk meat as opposed to ground. I love chunk meat. It takes me back to the days before grinders, old Western days. And I'm here to tell you, Mama, last Sunday or maybe 2 Sundays ago for brunch, Mama used we gave away quite a bit of that half a hog that we did, but we kept a little piece of the shoulder. Mama went ahead and broke that down, chopped it up, skin and all, and made a homemade gourmet ramen. Folks, I'm here to tell you, Mama really we've been to ramen restaurants, so she know how to present it and whatnot with the layers of meat shingled on there, the whole 9 yards. Long story short, Mama really did it up. So with this
She put the
quarter
hard
hog,
boiled egg.
yes, there's a hard boiled egg. Yeah, yep, there was a hard boiled egg. I saw her in the sink, and I heard her curse under her breath. And apparently, she had let some eggs get away from her because she was just trying to get them soft boiled to put them in the ramen, the way some ramen places will serve them. But I heard her curse under her breath, and I just laughed. So yeah, I do like adding meats, man, to just about anything, leftover meats, especially the beans. Yeah, especially the beans. What's happening, Stephen? How are you doing, buddy? How are you doing? Brian, mom is asking who's making your pit barrel?
Who, mine?
No, uh she's asking Brian, All Rise Barbecue. He says he's picking it up from Central Texas. Who in Central Texas is making?
That's James Brooks.
I
Maybe.
want to say he's Brian is out there with Brooks. They're in the same neck of the woods, I think. I think Brian is Austin. Yeah, they're in the same neck of the woods. Steven, good video today, man. I enjoyed that.
Hey,
Let's
Clarence, would
see.
you ever do any baking? You should bake something.
You know, I am not much of a baker unless there's meat involved. Like earlier.
Like a shepherd's pie
Yeah, exactly. You know, you
or beef
mentioned
Wellington.
you mentioned the Jamaican beef patties. Our second or third video when we started was a Jamaican beef patty that mom and I made everything from scratch to include the dough. And as I look back, I was like, man, that was pretty bold of us to try to do something that challenging 3 videos in or 2 videos in. And we did it on the Traeger.
Wow.
We didn't use and dude, they turned out awesome. I know when you sit down and get a chance, go back to like video number 2 or 3, and they turned out awesome, man. So yeah, I do like to bake if meat's involved. I saw an Australian meat pie that I am really, really considering doing. I'm really considering doing it. And again, man, always thinking outside the box, looking for something different. Do you do a lot of baking? All right, we lost your audio, Tony. Nope, nothing. Nope. Can you hear him, Mama? Nope. Nah, Mama can't hear you either. Brian V, what's going on, buddy? All right, you just popped in and you popped right back out. All right.
It popped in and popped back out. All right, hang on.
All right, you're in now. Nope.
Now?
Yeah, we got you now.
All right. Well,
Cooking Cop and the Babe is in the house. How are you doing? Marcus, we appreciate you guys watching, man, and commenting. It really means a lot. Yeah, it really means a lot. And folks, I'm here to tell you I respond to every comment, man. We've had we don't get negative comments very often, but even the negative comments I will respond to. Somebody doesn't appreciate something, and the negative comments have always been something up outside our control. One person was upset that birds were chirping. Another person upset that dogs were barking. All right. I'd be upset if it was my dog Trooper, but it's not Trooper. It's the neighbor's dogs. Are you good, Tony? Nope. Nothing. All right, yeah.
What about now?
Yeah, I got you now. So there's something, some sort of short or something, man. I don't know. Yeah, because you're coming and going.
Speakerphone.
Yeah, there's something that's coming and going. All right. So if anybody in there, man, has got anything they want to share, there is the link. We're gonna be on here another 15, 20 minutes. Thursday night football. And man, I hate when football season kicks in and we're trying to do this live stream. Folks, I know, and I thoroughly enjoy it, man. And I always try to time it so that at least Mama can finish filming the rest of the video with me. So she always gets home just about in time. That way she can film the rest of the video. But it's awesome. I know I enjoy watching her eat. And you will hear us tomorrow crunching on that crispy skin, man. Johnny Maggs is in the house. What's up, JM? How are you doing? Hey, Charles, you're right up there with Tony, man. You are right up there with Tony. I did not know that Cooking Cop and the Babe was out of California. My home folks. Yeah, Brian. I heard it made Mama curse under her breath. Yeah, because she had screwed up some eggs. So that's something that has to be worked on. Yeah. So, Tony, have you heard of short rib drum smokers? All right. Yeah, we got no volume.
You got volume now, right?
Yes. Yeah, we're good now.
Short rib drum smokers. No, I haven't. What are
Yeah,
those?
that I guess that is who is making that drum that Brian is picking up in Central Texas.
Another drum guy, I guess.
Yeah. Now I had asked you, do you bake, Tony? And you started to make a motion before we lost
This is the
your
only bacon I do. You know, with the bowl. You just
yeah.
bake like this. Then you hand it off.
Yeah, yeah. Nah, man, I don't mess around.
Nah, baking's probably the toughest aspect of cooking. That's a science. That's chemical
You know,
engineering.
there's no room for error in bacon.
No, there's
You
no
know, you
adding
got
ingredients.
yeah, yeah. You've got to be exact. Yeah, you've got to
Yeah.
be exact. And I will tell you, and this is way back when it's a bacon story about Mama. I was I was still in the military. You hear her yelling right now. She doesn't want me to tell this story, right? So, uh, I was in a military station at Fort Belvoir, Virginia, and my unit was having a potluck. So, days in advance, I came home and told Mom, "Hey, potluck, blah blah blah. What do you want to make?" And Mama says, "I'm going to bake a cake." And I was like, "All right, cool. I'll take a cake." Yeah. What kind of cake was it, Mama? Mama said it was a fruit cake. I don't remember it being a fruit cake.
No, the fruit cake was making the cake.
Yeah. but here's the deal. All right, so Mama finishes the cake, and I said, "Hey, let's cut a piece out to taste it." And she's like, "No, I don't want to cut it. I don't want to." And I was like, "Come on, we need to taste it." She's like, "No." All right, so I take my happy ass to work with the cake, and we put everything in the kitchen or wherever everything was being served from, and people start eating. And after they eat the proteins and the sides, they go back for dessert. At the time, I was a sergeant. I was a E5, maybe I can't remember. I was a sergeant. One of my soldiers came over with a piece of Mama's cake, and he did not know that I brought that cake. And he said, right with the cake, "Hey, you do not want to mess with this shit right here." Right? and I said, "What's wrong with it?" He said, "It's nasty as hell." Dude.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
PT for the next 6 weeks for
yeah,
you.
dude. I was on the floor dying, man. Yeah, I was on the floor in laughter. And it wasn't for another 5 minutes that I told him, "Hey, man, my wife made that cake, right?" But I couldn't wait to get home and tell Mama. I knew we should have tasted that cake. Yeah, I knew we should have tasted that cake, especially when it's something you don't do often or ever. Burnt ends. You got your own chickens. Yeah, my mama make a good banana bread, Johnny Mags. Yeah,
Banana bread's pretty much easy. Try making
yeah,
something
yeah,
with layered dough.
yeah, yeah.
like phyllo dough or something. Try to get the
Yeah.
stuff flaky. Cooking on the Traeger is probably the best thing for baking. It's a good heat.
Oh yeah, it really, really works well. Barton is in the house. What's up, JB? How are you doing, buddy? How are you doing? Burnt and Mama does react behind that camera, man. And it was awesome, because the minute we tasted that reverse seared steak, we kind of immediately together knew that it was the better steak. That was not planned whatsoever. Yeah. All right, Troy. I'm gonna try to catch the tail end of that one. Yeah, I'm gonna try to catch the tail end.
So CJ, where are you buying your meat from? Because I hear that chickens you can't find anything smaller than 5 pounds.
You know, you can't find chickens. You can't find quality ribs. Fortunately, I've got 4 racks, and the fact that I haven't been cooking, meaning they've still been in the fridge, and I check them. They're not freezer burn or anything, so I know I'm gonna struggle. And chickens, I don't want to buy and freeze, so I always wait for the week up to find my birds, and I know this one is going to be a struggle, so I'm going to start very early. But I have found the primes uh, over the course of many months, and not competing. I'm able to put a few of them aside.
Yeah.
I don't have any high end, no Snake River Farms or anything like that in terms of briskets, but I've got some quality primes. I've
Are you
also
aging
got
them?
huh?
Are you aging the primes?
Yes, I age them 21 to 28 days and then freeze them, all in the original package. And
Yeah.
folks, even for those of you who aren't competing, that is also something you can do at home to really, really uh, uh, to make your brisket a better brisket. All right,
But
that is to wet age it in its own juices. You want to keep
here's
that
one thing though.
brisket. Go ahead.
The biggest mistake people make when they wet age that's wet aging a brisket, right? And 21 days is proper time. But what I notice what people don't do is they don't look at the sell by date. The sell by date when you buy the brisket, that sell by date is already 10 days
Yeah.
most of the time. Costco and HEB, that's 10 days. A lot of people are just buying it, and the day they buy it, they count 21. You're already 10 days in. You're going to overdo it,
See,
right?
and for me, I have never thought about it that way. I've always, like you said, I'm one of those that I've started day one when I come home with it.
Oh, no
I have
wonder your
never,
shit's not
yeah,
walking.
yeah, yeah. I have never thought about it, but again, I am still at 21, and I'll go as far as 28 days. I know people who are doing 60. I to me that's a little long, but whatever works. And folks, that meat just tenderizes just a bit, man. Those fibers get looser. You will see that liquid in there get a little darker, and you're gonna have a muskier, beefier odor. When you rinse that brisket off after that 21 days, uh, that musky odor should go away in 5-7 minutes, and then you just continue on about your business with that brisket. But it's a great way to really, really improve the quality of a cheaper piece of meat. I mean, it will help any piece of meat, but especially a lower quality cut. And the thing is, you want to have a fridge that's dedicated to it. You don't want to have a fridge that kids are going to be running in and out of, grabbing ices and juice boxes. So you want a fridge that's going to remain closed more often than it's opened. But it really works.
37 degrees is what you need to maintain.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Stephen, man, I've just never gotten that big into bacon. Yeah, I never have. Let's see. Try to get to the bottom of this thing. Troy, very true, man. Uh, if you forget a seasoning or bacon, you can't make up for it in bacon. There's no hiding it. Yeah,
No,
like
bacon
Tony
just like
says, it's a science. Yeah, it's a science.
you have to be a chemical scientist. Like,
Yeah,
and you're even worried. Like, you got to worry about humidity.
yeah. Oh man, so many things affect it. Yeah, yeah. So many things. Man, that damn dog is chewing on something under me. I don't know what he's got. Mama, you see what Troy says? He said, "This is why the missus doesn't do potlucks." uh, Marcus, man, there are some folks who can do that. Just a pinch of this and a pinch of that, and they make it happen. Now, if I'm going to follow a bacon recipe, man, I'm going to follow it step for step. Yeah, I'm going to follow it step for step. All right, so man, you must be out there in the country, Marcus, if the coyotes got your chickens.
Yeah, like the baking is a lost art. You probably remember your mom and my mother. Yeah, just do it like this.
Yeah,
Just put
yeah.
this,
Yep,
mix it.
just a
Okay, you're
pinch.
done.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
And I'm trying to write it down. Like, do that again.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's how my mom used to cook, man.
Yeah,
Yeah. Mr. Bean, meat side down. Yes, sir.
you could rotate them too.
Yep, I flip them. Yeah, I will flip them every
The
couple
other
of
mistake
days.
is, you know how you said you dedicate a fridge? You got to dedicate the shelf. Like, you see people, they'll stack the briskets all at one time in the fridge. You got to spread them out, right?
Yeah,
And
I
the
never
best
stack.
fridges
Yeah,
are
I
the
never
ones that
stack.
don't have flash shelves. Like, you
Yeah,
want the ones with just the racks so the cold
yeah,
air
yeah.
makes it.
I never put them on top of each other. Yeah, I never
That's a
do
lie.
that.
I saw your fridge; it was packed in there
Yeah,
like FEMA, with just
yeah,
James
yeah.
in there.
For that benefit, that was it. Yeah, yeah. For a benefit cook.
You had to back the
Ah,
truck up to hold the door shut.
yeah. All right. Barrel bum smokers bought out short rib drum smokers. Man, there's so many drum smokers now. I can't keep up. Yeah, I
They're all the
cannot
same,
keep
right?
up. Yeah, I cannot keep up. All right, dude, man, we've been at an hour, Tony. It was nice chilling with you, man, and hanging out. I am going to go finish watching the rest of this game and
Oh
sit
shit!
back
You're
and
gonna go
enjoy
finish that bottle right there. Where's
it.
that bottle at?
Yeah.
Probably.
uh, and like I said, ladies and gentlemen, man, tune in 10 o'clock tomorrow for another awesome video. At least awesome in my mind. Let me know what you think. Tony, you take care of yourself, man. Stay on that grind. And uh hey, good luck. When is the Jack?
October.
October? Yeah,
Well,
good luck, man. Yeah,
yep.
yeah, good luck.
It's a
All right,
bucket list.
ladies and gentlemen, you guys have a great night, man. Thank you once again for hanging out with us. And we will see you next Thursday right here. Y'all take care.
Good night, sports fans.
Yeah.